Rico got that fire, got that fire.
Yeah, the greatest story ever told, nigga. Just know I told that I told niggas. Been a goat, take a toll, nigga. But you gotta pay that toll, nigga. I'm Steezio, the goat, nigga.
It's welcome to TapIn. It's your boy, Mr. Him over there.
It's your boy, King Pluto. What's happening?
Yikes.
We got my boy informally spoken, Mr. Steve himself.
Uncle fucking Jam.
Steezio, what's good? How y'all doing?
And we got what? E. Willie Papa. How you doing?
The nigga that gets no kills on duty.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you something. The last couple games I've been smacking shit for sure.
I ain't seen it.
That's funny because I swear if Lene was here, she might say otherwise, but you know, we might not go there.
Because police suck.
Man, fuck that bitch.
Lene be on his ass. Lene be like, "Cause you ain't getting shit. You ain't getting
Hey,
no kills."
You know what the worst part about him saying that is? We could get Lene on here too. We can hear that Lene.
Because this nigga
Anyways, fuck her and everything she stand for.
Hey, bro, look. This is a situation with Queez. He be the last.
Fuck her and everything she stand for.
This nigga be the last nigga standing.
And I hope she watching
this.
this.
I ain't got no gun, y'all. I don't know. I got no gun. I don't know what to do.
That's why I don't play that shit.
But I be having like 2-3 kills, bitch.
That's cool with me. I like dropping 9.
Hey, nigga, I'm Dennis Rodman, motherfucker. I know my role, nigga.
No, nigga, you run on 10.
I know my role. Hey, he still had a role, nigga. He still had a role. He still had a role, and then I go in the stands and beat a nigga up.
That's to be Mr. World.
Hey, but nah, Queez one of them niggas. Queez, like you break into a room, you go in the house, right? You be in the front. I'll run in that bitch, you know what I'm saying, check my corners. But if Queez go in that hoe, that nigga just run. Like, I will go in that hoe, die and be like, hey, he in the corner, Queez just run right in behind. Like, nigga, stop.
Hey, I be going full blast, nigga. This is fucking war, nigga.
Like, nigga, I was trying to kill him.
This is war out here in these streets.
Oh man,
It's fucking war out here in these streets, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
Outrageous, my
Nah,
guy.
but these niggas right here is funnier than the whole Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Nah, that's that nigga and
But-
fucking Jaybird.
Yeah, on God, anybody with Jay Bird, I'm sorry, bro,
because
but anybody playing on the game with you,
with Jay Bird is gonna be funny.
I'm sorry. You gotta get. Matter of fact, we gotta get you on here. We gotta have a Call of Duty conversation.
You gotta get Jay Bird to be this bitch hype.
Yes, sir. That shit's
Why
gotta
don't play?
happen.
I just gotta see it. I can't be here because I need him to be too hype.
But hey, shit, I'm finna spark off the shit just off the bat on some other shit. Just to get y'all talking, because we done had so many agreements on this. And the way society has it, I don't feel like it's correct. But, like, you can't nobody at this table say that the shows we used to watch, like, they seen any type of gay shit on it, right?
Fuck no.
Right?
Fuck
We
no.
watch
But
shows
now-
that make fun of gay
But
shit.
now,
though.
what do you expect your kids to grow up and say about the shows that they watch
They
right
seen
now?
gay shit.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna know.
Oh, they
You
gonna
know what
know.
I'm saying?
We didn't know what gay was until you.
I
tried
feel like
to
we
listen
did,
to
though.
Somebody was gay, like you know what I'm saying.
I feel like we
but
did.
but you didn't know it unless somebody was like,
Gay,
yo,
yeah.
like I'm gay.
I mean, you say
I
that, but
never,
like,
but that's
be
what,
real.
that's what makes the
you watch Powerpuff Girls?
Hell yeah, that's not gay though.
Him.
I fuck with Mojo Jojo.
Him. You
Yeah.
can't tell me him wasn't a transgender.
But Jen,
Who was him?
Jen,
I don't
but
remember
look,
the characters like
devil-looking
that.
character.
This where it gets all. This where it
The
gets all
devil-looking
crazy.
character with that talk with a really weird voice. That it was Mojo Jojo.
But at that
And
time,
him.
we didn't think that. We didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that was. I thought it was just a
you're telling
fucking
me you just
a
looked at him
monster.
and was like, that's
I thought it was
normal.
just a monster.
See, that's what makes a post. That's what
I
makes
thought
a
that was
post
just
go
a
viral.
monster,
Think
bro.
about it. Think about it. The post wouldn't go as
That
viral
is
to
weird.
90s babies if it wasn't such a shock to where, like, hey, this person is gay. That's when us
sure.
we're like, God damn.
It
like,
wasn't
I
as
didn't realize
normal.
that, but yeah, it was in there.
It wasn't as normal, but it was still there.
It was there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't something like, you know what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah.
now we look at that shit and be like, damn. That nigga was gay. Oh, damn, yup.
That's
She shirt and Eddie.
that goes with
Oh,
another
girl was a
thing.
whole
Yeah,
dyke.
that goes with another
Oh,
thing.
girl was
Like
a whole dyke.
the mom
You know what
for the
Even
twins
though you
on
thought it was a dude, she was a girl.
for the mom there was the twins on Rugrats. They now saying like, oh, she was gay. Like ha.
You couldn't pick that up though.
No, I didn't know anything about
She
gay
was very
people.
manly though. Just saying.
I thought she was just working out.
She just got on that nigga ass.
There were certain characters where it's like, and I understand being a kid, we probably didn't pick up on it.
That's what I'm
if your
saying.
parents sat down and watched that with you, I guarantee you they would have been like, you can't watch this show no more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. My parents were young as fuck. My parents were young as fuck when they had me, so I don't know.
You know, like, did you ever watch Cow and Chicken?
Yeah.
They was literally eating ass. Like dinner.
You talking about Robot Chicken?
No, Cow and Chicken, the animated show where it was a chicken and a cow. They were brother and sister. Literally, their dinner, it would be a plate with an ass.
You know
on
what
it.
really was the first thing that really started putting me out there?
I probably wasn't thinking about that when I was little though.
SpongeBob and Patrick was what really started letting me know, like, hey, like these cartoons kind of.
Yeah, they started doing like some real suspect ass shit.
Was arguing about a whole baby, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, no, nigga, this shit.
It's a lot of shit.
I don't.
Like Rocco's Modern Life.
But okay, but what? So the whole thing is.
That was my shit.
It's like we was talking about the whole thing with Lil Nas just putting himself as pregnant. It's like, it's like,
just
okay,
weird.
It's cool. It's cool. Y'all want to be gay? Cool. You gonna put this shit on TV? Alright. Either make your own channel if you gonna push it to the agenda where men now can look pregnant, even if it's Photoshop. It's like, bruh, come on, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's doing too much.
It's doing a lot.
That's
It's
doing too much.
But what I will say, to me personally, it is more weird that someone like Boosie points that shit out every time.
Cause he don't want the kids to be corrupted.
But Boosie weird. It's weird. If you really didn't care that much and you didn't want the kids to know, you wouldn't speak on it. The fact that Boosie,
You got to, so everybody else know that this shit happening.
Stop. Be realistic though. I understand, but be realistic. Every time Boosie speaks on it, every one of Boosie fans sees it. So you can't tell me that he pushing it further than Nas X is. Who's bigger? Is Nas X bigger or is Boosie bigger?
At this point, Lil Nas X.
Nas X is way
Lil
bigger.
X, bro.
From the views,
He became a millionaire for one song. A millionaire on one song.
I'm telling you.
One song, a
So
millionaire.
you telling me that more people know Lil Nas X than know Boosie?
Yes.
right now in the world, yeah.
Yes.
I would disagree.
Nah.
So you telling me from
Hey,
one
did you give it
song
to him?
over
Did you
going,
get it, G?
so we can literally, you tell me one song means more than like a
let me call it
discography?
Jaron, you gotta think.
No, I'm
Jaron,
not
think
saying
about
it
this.
mean more than that, because I wouldn't say like Lil Nas bigger than
Alright,
Chris
man, you gotta get
Brown.
it.
But as far as Boosie goes and where he's at, bro, you can even look at his Instagram. If he really was out there like that right now, they could delete Lil Nas' Instagram right now,
And that nigga
and he
still
can
gonna
make
make
another
money.
one,
I
and
promise
his
you.
views are finna
Blow it
right
up because
back
they
up.
waiting to see what he doing next.
I get
You
that.
feel what I'm saying?
He's more
I'm telling
relevant
you.
right
Okay,
now.
now can I explain?
Yeah,
now let me
relevant.
explain the
Relevancy.
gangster. Okay, now let me explain the gangster side of it, because from the point of view of Boosie, that's a complete total gangster nigga. The point of view from Boosie is that growing up, okay, because you know Boosie's manager, the one who's handled his money, is gay. You know that, right?
Cool.
And Boosie's cool with that. Like he told his dude, he
That
like
still
he
don't
told
mean-
Nah, but listen, hold on. He was talking to his
It doesn't
partner.
mean anything.
Listen, hold on. So he was talking
that
to his
equates to
partner.
white people being racist and being like, I have black friends.
No,
that doesn't mean
Boosie
anything
told,
to me.
No,
Yeah,
Boosie
it
told
It's
his
the
partner.
same thing.
Boosie told his partner.
That is the same thing as being like, I got black friends.
I can say nigga.
But I'm saying
That
Boosie,
doesn't mean
Exactly.
anything.
Boosie told his
Exactly.
partner-
My
Boosie
assistant
told
is
his partner,
gay.
he said,
That
hey,
means nothing
he said,
to
hey
me.
man, you're gay, right? He said, yeah.
That doesn't
and
mean
Boosie said, and
anything,
Boosie said, hey
though.
man, I
I'ma
love
have
you,
to
right?
bleep that.
He said, yeah. And the dude
What?
say,
I know, I
the
can
dude
put it
say,
right before though.
the nigga say, I just feel like people take what I say the wrong way because I'm raw. Like I'm uncut with no filter. And that could be true. Maybe
Agreed.
because he's unfiltered.
I mean, we also talking about
the
the same
way
nigga that let his son
fuck a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
At 13. Let's be real. Be real on both sides.
Oh, you don't want your son
That
to be
shit
gay?
is
Can I have a question?
crazy.
Do you have a son?
No.
All right, so
But
now
what does that
that's
mean?
an experience. All right, so
But
now
what does that
kid,
mean?
you got okay. Would you? Is that
So
an
I can't have an
experience?
opinion?
Listen, no. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying, was that if you having a son, is that an
Right.
experience you want to have with your son?
No.
Like I just got my son some shit.
No, it's not.
Like, I just got my son.
It's not.
It's not.
It's
But,
not.
but at the
You
same
go to jail
time,
for that, my nigga.
Hold on. It's not. But at the same time, if I was from the lifestyle that he lived,
It's okay.
You get it. I mean, and that's, I understand.
Pussy fucked at 10
But
years
at
old.
the
He
same
fucking at 10.
time,
He talking about busting nuts at 10.
if
and
we're gonna be
crackheads.
realistic
Like, come on,
about
man.
it,
That's what I'm saying. Y'all
I'm
getting
gonna give my son some pussy.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
shit still
bro.
like technically his son got raped and you paid for that.
She didn't get raped because he liked it. Because now she pregnant.
Just because you liked it don't mean you ain't get raped. Consensual. If a 13-year-old girl has sex with a grown man, that is still rape. She can want it all she wants. It's still rape.
Hey, but think about this.
Hey, your parents consent.
Hey, but think about this.
I'm pretty sure, depending where you at.
If he's depending on where you at. In America, no.
Hey, think about this.
Everywhere.
In America, I don't think you're gonna be able to tell.
The rules vary.
True.
Hey, look, but think about this.
State.
I get you that.
Boosie probably grew up around that shit.
For sure.
His people probably did that to him when he was little. So why would he change his ways? You know what I'm saying? So that's just.
I agree. It still doesn't make it.
It doesn't make it. It doesn't make it okay. But I'm just saying that's the same thing about That's the same argument. Like it's just like what when Vic got caught with the dogs.
Right.
Vic grew up around it. He knew that shit was right.
Right.
And so
I seen the picture of my nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
Put a picture up today, and that nigga had a Falcon jersey on with white Air Force. I told my girl, that nigga back fighting dogs.
He probably is. If it was black, yeah, he
I
is.
said my nigga back fighting dogs.
If it was a black jersey,
it was a black number 7.
Oh yeah.
That nigga back fighting dogs.
I mean,
he got some off breed.
It's like I just feel like it can lead you to a lot of trouble.
Yeah. It can.
You know?
For sure.
At 13, doing some shit like that.
Can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I got 2 daughters. And you know what I'm saying? That's different from having sons.
Right.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Queez
2
understands. Yeah. And having daughters, bro.
Me too.
There's certain things that you don't want your kids to hear.
Right.
You feel me? So with that being said, okay, now this is where the problem. This is why I'm trying to explain and why the problem comes from Boosie and him saying what he's saying, and it may not come out as clear as this, but the problem is that you cannot tell me how to raise my kids, right?
Right.
So why do you keep trying to force all this gay shit on me to make my kids watch it? That's the problem, and that's just the truth. Because honestly, and I'm gonna be real with you, every badass movie, every badass series, Hulu, Netflix, whatever the fuck it is, it's got a gay nigga kissing and they doing stuff to each other.
I would agree, but then
and that's not a problem. But you want to know what? That is becoming. It's cool to be gay. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be gay, but when you're flamboyant gay, like bro, you got niggas walking around with beards, with makeup.
Yeah,
that's just come on, bro. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be a nigga with a fade and a beard, or you want to be a bitch with mascara? What the fuck do you want to be?
What I will say,
and this is where I come from, bro, of the whole gay community being sensitive because y'all like to do your own shit, right? Yeah. But when somebody try to say something, y'all get so offended. But y'all are such strong people. Y'all are such together and strong. And y'all let one person, y'all let one comment affect y'all's whole community, and now y'all are fucking just. Come on now,
agreed.
Bro.
So
that's like
what I will say is no matter what, I feel like it's
niggas be feeling hit because they be put in them situations.
I feel like it's weird no matter what, if gay, racial, if you always comment on something that has nothing to do with you, that shit is weird. Personally.
It does.
You said what?
I mean, it's weird
because his kids
if you always comment on something that has absolutely nothing to do with you, that shit is weird.
His kids are gonna hear
if a white person is always commenting on something that has to do with black people, you look at them like, are you sure you're not racist?
You
know what I mean? I'm just saying. So it is very weird for a straight man that every time. I'm just saying, it's weird.
Okay, I understand what you're saying.
It's very weird.
That's how I learned. Like most of the people I went to high school with were slightly racist.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's all I'm saying.
Listen to this. Y'all also
it's kind of weird.
Y'all also have to understand the type of pedestal that Boosie is put on. Boosie's a nigga from the hood. He show up for the hood.
All right, but at the same time, we can't. Even Boosie can't say. You know, I seen on the interview. Basically,
who else can speak for the hood besides Boosie? Because nobody else does it.
They was like, oh, well, what about girls on girls? And he was like, nah, man, don't let me get onto the strippers. This ain't shit. Cause there's some women out there that don't like other women that feel like, you know what I'm saying? Girls kissing girls on TV ain't cool. Right. But we don't look at it.
We don't look at it the same. And that's all I'm saying is you have to look at it. When I say be realistic,
because
you gotta look at it.
It's disgusting. It's just something about another male is just fucking nasty.
You. It's not it's disgusting to us because that's not what we're used to.
But you know what I'm saying? Was it me?
And I hate to say it like that, and I don't mean to say nothing towards gay people like y'all do disgusting stuff. But I'm just saying, to me, that just disgusts.
They would tell you the same thing about you liking a girl, though.
To a certain extent, though.
They don't like that shit.
Even though women be like, oh, I don't like when I see that shit. Like, I want to believe that there's actually like a girl out there that don't like another girl. But
There is.
I've never seen.
I think there
girl
are.
walk past.
There are.
I think there are.
I just said they're
but
limited.
I'm like
Limited.
Yo, I know sometimes y'all be looking at the TV and be like,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's your life. It's your. This the thing that it boils down to. At the end of the day, it's your life, right?
I see you. I can see
It's
you.
your life. You only get one time. Like, okay, I watched a video earlier. Mike Epps, he finally went to fucking go talk to Charlamagne and them, and I love Mike Epps. Mike Epps like one of my favorite comedians. This nigga went in there and he said, y'all think y'all own y'all life?
Hell no.
He said, nigga, your life is rented. He said, you rented, nigga. He said, even though you pay for all that shit, you rented, nigga.
Yeah.
When you sell that shit all back and all that other shit, or you die, and wherever it goes and something happens, guess where the money come back to over here?
Right.
So you rented.
Yeah.
You're living a rented life. You're renting right now, and at this point in time, I
all
feel like
renting
our soul is renting this body.
Yeah.
For sure.
we're not working for money. Man.
We renting this body right now. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So at some point, live your life how you want to, but just don't live your life to the points where it can affect other people of how you're living.
And I feel you.
You feel me?
And
that's like me having a gangster nigga around me all day, and he go out and kill people all day, and I don't expect to get shot up riding in the car with him.
So personally,
You feel me?
Yeah.
the four of us sitting here.
I can't be riding around with no killer who do drills and shit and expect not to get shot up if we ride into the gas station to get Rillos together.
All
And
I'm
the
saying
op
is-
see us that, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. He aired the whole car out.
All I'm saying is between the four of us sitting here, I mean, eventually you learn at some age what gay was, correct?
Yeah.
And so
I'll push it back.
once you learn what that was and figured out what it was and it was like a fact, to me, it didn't affect who I was.
It didn't.
And so
Well,
that's
yeah,
how I
yeah.
feel. It's like just because I learned the word and figured out what it meant, it didn't all of a sudden be like, oh,
It
well,
made me
maybe
more
I can.
cautious.
Oh,
Well,
boys like
look,
boys.
it
Maybe I
gay-
like. No,
See,
I'm
gay-
attracted to
let me
women.
tell you
It's
something.
just, that's what
Hold
it
on,
is.
hold
So
on,
it's
let me tell you
like,
something.
annoying
Gay
shit.
didn't become a problem until they started adding like niggas trans and all this other
No,
shit.
gay was a problem
That's
before.
when I started being like, hold on, like nigga, hold
No,
on.
what
Like,
blew gay up
if
was
I
the
go in
trans,
this
bro.
bathroom-
Gay was one of them things that was so hidden for a long time until trans people start coming out.
Yeah, but that's what
and
I'm
that
saying.
shit
But
just
that's
blew
what,
up out of nowhere.
But
like,
he
for
was
no
talking
fucking
about
reason.
where it became like
Right.
a problem.
And-
I was like, hold on. Now y'all making
And I'm not
y'all
understanding. They've been
making
doing
people
that
feel
shit
like
in
they can
China
just become
for
other genders.
centuries now. They've been doing that shit in
It's
China.
cool to
and
be
Bangkok.
gay, but don't do all that gender changing shit.
Man,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? Do your gay shit. Do whatever you're doing that make you feel
to
happy.
be-
but
to be honest,
switching your whole body.
I think
like, wow.
trans just makes people
what it is.
uncomfortable.
Your mind, like
I forget which rapper. It's
I'm
an
cool
old
with it,
school
bro.
rapper.
I'm just cool with it. I just want you to figure out.
Like,
I just want you to figure out who you want to be. That's
and
it.
not even that. It was an old school
there's
rapper.
Trans, you know that famous black dude who's on Instagram? He does. He's Megan Thee Stallion's hairstylist. This nigga got a full blown beard and a fucking fade with makeup and shit on. Like, who do you want to be? You want to be a nigga or do you want to be a female? You know what I'm saying? Like
one or the other.
Just remember, like P Valley, bro. They had that nigga wearing. That nigga looked like a dude, but he still wanted to be a bitch.
It's just the fact that people confused.
You
People don't
telling
know
me,
what it
you
is.
telling me
like the
you want to
facts.
be gay and you want to be something so bad that you leave your natural attributes and still try to. How are you gonna look like a woman? You feel me? So what the fuck do you want to do with your life? You see what I'm saying? That's why I say like them being gay is just a choice, and that is a choice, and it's not something that you're born with because you just don't come out and say, "Oh, I'm gay." That's not something you're born with. And a lot of people try to use that as an excuse because you're not born like that, bro. That is a.
That's the ultimate argument.
No, because you're not born with that, bro.
That's the borderline argument.
Because when you're born, because when you're born, you're not automatically hit with certain shit in your life automatically.
No, you're not. Because as a baby,
Other
you're
than
born.
what God got planned for you.
My son right now is 10 months old. Guess what? When I change his diaper, he play with his people.
Yeah,
Guess
because
what?
he don't know what it
Boys,
is. Yeah.
when you're that age,
You
normally
you
boys
figuring
play
out
with.
what
Yeah,
it
you
is.
figure out what your PP is.
Girls do the same
That's
thing.
it.
Babies do that when they're in the womb.
Oh, my daughter do.
Yeah, but at the same
You
time,
learn what it
at
is when
the
you
same
come
time-
out. You don't know what
at
it
the
is
same
until you come
time,
out.
My kids would only know what I showed them.
Correct.
So the moment I allow to show them gay stuff, guess what they will know?
Gay shit.
Gay shit.
That's the problem with Boosie's talking about.
But does that change what they feel?
No.
Do they like? And that's what I'm saying.
But
just
the problem
because,
but
it could.
you want to know the problem?
No,
and that's the thing.
Listen,
Just because you see something,
influence
for sure. But you can't. That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
Just because you learned about gay people, did you all of a sudden be like?
Hell nah.
That's what I'm saying.
so I got a question.
That's what
Let
I'm
me ask my one
saying,
question.
bro.
Let me ask my
Like
one
you not
question.
finna all of a sudden be like.
This new abortion law.
That shit kind of crazy.
Everybody just take their turn because it's gonna be a long answer for everybody.
From what I understand, it's like, I mean,
I'm gonna play B.
isn't it something where like you could like
It's Plan Bs are cool though.
open up a hotline
You
where
feel
you can
me?
call on people and say, hey, they getting an abortion, like go arrest them. That shit crazy.
Hey, Erv.
That's crazy.
Is that not declared murder at some point though?
What?
I'm dead for
Killing something
Shoot
living
the
that has a
Jay.
heartbeat? Is that anything with a heartbeat is considered living, correct?
Correct. But then at the same time,
Good.
let's be realistic about it. Are you going to then be like, most people who would hit you with that and say it has a heartbeat, it's living, then don't want to give any type of government assistance for someone who needs help. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
what's the point? And if
There's
you
people-
don't want to help someone who needs help, why would you force them to have a baby if they telling you, I can't pay for it?
Yeah.
That don't make
And then
sense.
that's when women be like, "Well, you should have worn a
Now,
condom." I was like, "Yo,
This
you
is
could
where
have made
this is
me.
where my point of view goes.
You could have made.
It's where
me.
my points of view
Fuck that.
goes.
You should have wear a
You're
condom.
right.
Shit.
Listen.
You could have.
So as a woman, as women, and women, let's get on this for as women in general, they run the fucking world, right? No, but
To an extent.
they to an extent, you
Yes.
feel me, right?
To an extent.
Yeah.
So to an extent, the women run the world, right?
Especially in Texas.
We the ones who got the shit. You feel me? We give you the penetration. We give the women the penetration, right? Why is it you can't stop me or tell me, hey, put a condom on? Because we are both grown, and now either I don't care if we're drunk, high, whatever. We are both still grown.
True.
At the end of the day, we know what we're doing. When we having unprotected sex.
I mean,
now I like holding things. I like see because I'm a person that likes to hold people accountable. And I feel like if you grown and you got enough common sense, and you know you don't got a lot of money, and you broke and you can't pay for having a baby,
But people don't care.
don't have unprotected
People
sex.
don't
Go
have-
steal condoms. I did it all through high school.
People don't care.
Bro, my
Nigga,
first baby
nobody
was
want
at
to risk
23
in
years
jail
old.
just to tell your bitch ass, hey,
Bro,
take
people
your
don't care.
fucking.
My first baby was at 23, bro. I've been strapped up my whole life.
People don't care.
I've been strapped up my whole life.
I mean, I ain't got no
Magnum
kids.
should have fucked around
So,
and
I feel
sponsored
you.
a nigga because I ain't want no kids,
I'm
bro.
gonna play
I'm
B
saying,
sponsor.
A girl couldn't tell me take that rubber
as
off.
a
I'm
one
gonna take that
person
back.
on
I'm gonna
here,
bleep
shit
all
Crazy.
that
Hey,
out.
I play football. I ain't taking no
I'm
rubber
gonna
off.
start sponsoring
Crazy.
the BC.
My boy trying to play something in that doggy house.
Ooh.
Me?
Kabow!
Hey, that's in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, nigga.
I rather say.
Nah, that's in high school.
Okay,
Chill.
say that, nigga.
Hell no.
What he say?
Chill.
You ain't say high school.
Why you gonna say some dumb shit like that?
Nigga, what that nigga just say? I'm a Plan B sponsor. You ain't even say high school.
Based off
Hey,
the
what they
subject,
say?
He
God
ass.
damn it.
You see what he did? You see what he did?
I'm Benny.
Hey,
Hey, quick. Hey, quick, what they
did
say? God damn
You
it.
did.
I'm
You
not
heard
in
what
it.
that man just dry snitched on me.
I mean, I'm not in it.
What did that nigga just say? All I said, the
And
question
be the
was, my boy,
Padrinos, dog.
how you feel about the abortion law, bro?
I'm
Your
playing
ass
B
said-
sponsor. That means
Okay, now let me tell you. Now let me tell you the worst side about the
Yeah,
the
but-
law.
God damn.
Okay,
But
and let me
you
tell you
know,
why they
certain
should have
Nothing
waited,
about
bro.
putting myself nowhere.
The reason why I feel like they should have waited to pass the law
People
is
gonna be
because.
Fuck
We got a
'em.
lot of conversation going on.
Hey, listen, y'all listen,
On
y'all.
my mama.
I say the reason I like it, bro, is because
What that
like
mean?
I like you because I feel like people should be
Fuck
held
you.
accountable, right?
Fuck
Hey,
you.
But I also
Just trying to
I
make sure
fucking
I'm
hate
over
it
good.
because I feel like we need to fix all
I ain't
these
going to
kids.
no dog
We need to get all these
I'm
kids
top
that are
wolf.
in the United States at home
Alpha dog.
before we try to pass a law to where somebody can't. It's illegal to get an abortion because
Buckshot to the head.
now there's gonna be more homeless kids. There's gonna be more foster kids.
Yeah.
Now we got to put more money back into something that we didn't have to. When you could have just been letting people pay to get an abortion, they're spending the money. You feel me?
Man, we finna go in a whole fucking recession. So.
Alright.
Man, it's just fucked up.
Shit
That's
crazy.
it. Homeless kids. What we gonna do?
I don't know. That's definitely my big thing. Where it's like I understand pro-life, pro-choice, but if you one of those people who say it's got a heartbeat, it's a living thing.
No, I feel like if a woman. I feel like if a woman gets
a while.
I feel like if a woman. Hey, be real.
Be like, it's born the moment
be
it
honest.
becomes,
Okay, now this is another thing me and my girl were arguing
That bitch
about.
is an embryo.
When do y'all actually find out? When does y'all's girls actually find out when they're pregnant? When they're like 8 to 10 weeks.
Right.
Is the and they're expecting
and
you to find out.
Some
in
girls
6
will act
weeks.
like they're not pregnant. They'll throw up
You
and
know
all
what
types
I'm
of shit.
But what does that mean?
It's too late.
You knew.
Sometimes girls don't even know they're pregnant.
Are you pro-life or pro-choice?
I can't decide.
You can't decide
Because I feel for both sides. I feel for both sides, bro. Because I feel for the kids who are not gonna be able to have. I feel bad for the kids who's not gonna be able to.
You know, we're about to have. One's
Man,
gonna have 5.
look, if you're gonna be honest, just be honest.
Yeah, don't have no filter.
That ain't true. What I had.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I got 5 of them. Mm-hmm. You know.
Okay, so
pro-life, pro-choice.
If I know what I'm doing, then and you get pregnant, then shit. I'm gonna
what's
take
the
care
true
of my kids.
definition of pro-life, though?
Pro-life
How
is,
do we know the true definition of pro-life?
I mean, just saying.
And who made it up?
Pro-life is no matter what. If they get pregnant, you're gonna have the baby.
I'm gonna take care of my
You're gonna have the baby. Even if not even take care of it, but like you're gonna have it. Even if you give it up for adoption, you're still gonna have it.
As niggas, y'all forget
I
one
wouldn't
thing.
even do that.
As niggas, as men, as gentlemen, whatever, I don't care what you call yourself, y'all forget one thing. If you out here just fucking with somebody, bro, and they get pregnant, bro, it does not mean
you don't get a choice.
Just cause you got pregnant,
you should keep
just had a baby, bro. Yeah. I could be working at motherfucking Target as the door greeter. Why the fuck would you have a baby with me right now?
Because
and
girls love bum
niggas.
niggas.
I'm telling you,
that's
like,
the niggas that had the most kids.
You had this baby.
Bitch, I'm broke.
Fuck.
18 years.
Bitch, I'm broke.
Minimum.
Bitch, I'm broke.
You know what I'm saying?
Minimum 18 years.
You know what I'm saying? You just gave me a whole license and now
I'm just saying.
I'm literally telling you.
With that, who doesn't have kids, I don't know.
Don't have kids with me. Don't have kids with somebody else.
I get what you said.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if we had that.
But I see my parents.
Please, no. Some girls.
That's why they give you the option of birth control. They give you the option to get all these things not to get pregnant.
Some girls will hold dudes,
they give you all these
bro.
options.
It don't matter what you tell a girl, but you could literally have a whole conversation to where like, yo, I don't want to have no kids. I don't want to do this.
I don't give it. She
You know
don't
what
care
I'm
about
saying?
that
We just
shit.
have
She
sex,
still want to
whatever
be.
the
Second
case
y'all
may
get
be.
married, she like, so
Not
baby
even.
number 1, 2.
No,
you don't
before
even,
you get
don't
married,
even have to
nigga.
get married, Jared. You could just tell
Get
a girl
your ass
literally,
drunk
like,
and hit
hey,
you with that raw.
you know what I'm saying? I got this going on, but you know what I'm saying? You want to do this, then that's cool. She get pregnant, guess what? It's like, nigga, be with me or shit. You know what the fuck?
I'm calling them.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not
Want me to
every
be
girl.
real?
It's not every girl. But there's girls out
I
there.
ain't gonna be with you, but I would take care of my
So it's
baby.
like, yo, hold on.
It'll be a
bro,
fucked
like,
up situation.
It's gotta be.
It'll be a
You
fucked up way to have a
be able to
baby,
give a man a
but-
choice.
Oh yeah.
And see, that's what I was telling you. I was telling you the other day. And that's why I'm so. And that's why I'm so happy. That's why I'm so happy about the law that got passed, because I feel like men who actually wanted kids and women went and killed them behind somebody's back, they didn't get a choice of saying nothing.
No.
And they was the ones that were reaping and sowing because they hurt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They have no control. You gotta understand, having no control over a situation.
But you know,
And then especially having something involved that you could want is a lot to probably take in.
But you know, look, listen. I feel like most of the girls that do that, it be because the dude like, man, it probably the dude slipped up. I probably like, you know what I'm saying. But the dude's like, man, damn.
Bro, most
I
of the
want to have
time,
this kid, but the girl's like, damn, you gotta be with me, and the dude's like,
you want to know the
I
truth?
don't want to be with you.
And that's not what it
So-
is. Most of the time, when women rather not be pregnant, they rather just keep having fun, getting drunk, and doing drugs. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
That's why women don't want to be pregnant. It puts a stop and a threshold in their life, and they got to take a pause back.
But then you,
not every woman's like that.
Yeah.
but
most
you gotta
of
listen.
Them, most
of them revert back
But
to
look
that
though.
because the dude they had a baby with is like, hell no.
That's what Queez is saying. That's
What I'm saying. And then she gonna put that nigga on child support, even though that nigga's out there. I'm still taking care of my kids. I'm doing what I'm supposed
But
to
see,
do.
now don't get me wrong.
She
There's
gonna
some
take-
hoe ass niggas in the world, like some
Yeah,
bitch
that's
ass
some
niggas.
hard- yeah,
you feel
that's
me?
some
But
ass niggas.
everybody right here is solid. You see what I'm saying? We all take care of our kids, so we don't understand that other perspective.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I don't even associate myself with niggas that be like, oh yeah, I got kids.
Yeah.
And I don't even see them niggas. Like nigga, I might be liable
I
to
don't
slap
have
the
any
shit out of
notes,
you.
just saying. No kids over here, just saying.
Man, that's
I'm
Uncle Jared anyway.
put my boy right here. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be right here.
You said he ready.
I'm gonna slide him right on in. I might just get
Ready to not have him. Goddamn, I'm 30. Goddamn shit.
Here.